back again with Jeff Squires from Azdel.
Hello.
I'm Scott Rohde. I'm the product sales manager with Surveyor, and we're going to talk about the Azdel composite panel. We tried this before. We had a lot of difficulties, so we decided to rerun the tape today. So thank you for coming out here. Let's start it off with the Azdel composite panel right here.
Okay.
Jeff, tell us what that's made of.
This is a polypropylene and fiberglass blend. It's a patented blend, and it's been in use in the industry for about 14 years.
Is everybody using that panel?
Everybody's not using that panel. Unfortunately, some people still choose to use Luan, which is to their detriment, in my opinion. But it's a superior product. It's been proven to be so, and we're going to continue to push it.
So if somebody were out shopping for a trailer, comparing, would you guys highly recommend they look for a trailer that has this sticker, Azdel on board, on the trailers?
Absolutely. Yep.
And go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yep. Virtually every unit that features our product also features a sticker on the entry door.
Does it increase the value of that product for the customer?
It does. People have gotten to know that it's a longer lasting product that increases the resale value of your unit and extends the life of your unit. It also extends, especially exterior warranty issues. Time without your unit, you're not going to have to worry about that. Delamination, no leaks, no mold, mildew, that kind of thing.
I mean, the Azdel, it protects. We've got a lot of features on it. If you've looked at a Surveyor recently, you might have been on our website. If you go to our brochure, I mean, we highlight it real big right there, Azdel, and it's got a lot of great features on it right from the get-go. Mm-hmm. So we've got it in our brochure, and Andrew, folks we work with, they're kind enough to put a PDF, and this is the latest PDF Jeff's been working on. You'll see that on the website here shortly. And on the back side, it's got some really cool features and benefits, and we're going to go over those, okay, as well. But so you know that this panel, whenever you see fiberglass, at least on a Surveyor,
yep,
this is behind it, right?
That's correct.
We got another way we can demonstrate that?
Absolutely. So typically on a fiberglass unit, you're going to see the FRP on the outside. That's your exterior skin. That's a fiber reinforced polymer. Okay. On the inside of that, as a substrate, is our material. It's our composite material. Those are laminated together. They are then laminated to the frame and the core insulation. And then on the inside, typically you'll still have your Luan and the decor.
So going on with that, folks, you take a look at it. Again, Azdel on board doesn't mean Azdel on board everywhere.
Right.
So with us, it's on the sidewalls, right?
It is on the sidewalls.
Walk with me back here. We use that on the rear walls as well.
It is on the rear walls.
This is a Grand Surveyor. It's got a front cap. If it was a Surveyor Legend, we use it on the front.
That's correct.
And then when there's slide outs, folks, there's 3 sides to exterior on a slide out, right?
Yes.
So we call them the ends and the outside. Do we use it there as well?
You do.
Does everybody that has that Azdel on the board sticker use it there?
Not everyone who uses our composite panel uses it on every location possible.
So don't, again, I'm not putting Jeff on the spot, but we are using it in more places or as many places as you possibly can.
Virtually.
So some of them just use it on the sidewalls, maybe a rear wall front to get that sticker. You know, you guys are going to supply it, but for us, we're getting it in all those places.
That is correct. That is correct.
Let's move back to the table of magic here. He's got a couple cool jars here, and I'll hold them up. And if you would explain the jars, Jeff.
Certainly. This one is our composite material. This one is a typical piece of Luan. These were put in 1.5 years ago. They were sealed. They have not been opened since then. Within 5 to 7 days, we began seeing visible mold growth on this sample here. And this has actually been in our window, exposed to the sun every day. So some of the mold has actually died off, I believe, from the UV exposure. It was worse.
Well, and that's just after a year, and a lot of folks are going to own a trailer longer.
That's correct. So
we're talking about 2.5 years with these samples?
Yes, these are 2.5 years old, and you can see significantly more mold growth on this one and deterioration.
And this is again, hopefully the camera's picking that up, because one is really clear. One looks drinkable. The one with the Azdel, I mean, if I was thirsty and I'd been out there, I could drink that. The other one, I would not.
There's still nothing in the Azdel sample, and the small particles you see are just a little bit of the adhesive that was broken off Originally, both samples were adhered to the lid.
So what's cool is, and this just happens, and you're probably out there shopping. Some people are like, hey, should I get a fiberglass trailer or should I get a metal-sided trailer, right? Metal-sided trailers, what do they have behind that metal?
The frame.
Just frame and
wood studs.
Wood studs and just whatever rolled fiberglass they have, right?
Right.
So they don't have that layer. So Azdel does a few other things. It protects against delamination.
It does.
Because it's unaffected by, and this is cool, if you go to one of your dealerships, you might be able to see this. Again, we have it online, we have it in a brochure, we want to make sure you get this, but it talks about some of those features. So one of it is protects against delamination. Because it's unaffected by heat and humidity.
Right.
Hot out, cold out. We sell these from Florida all the way up to Alaska. So wherever you're watching this today, that's something that we've taken into account.
And I can explain why it's not affected if that,
yeah, if you would.
That helps. Sure. So anytime there's a warm and cold cycle, temperature and humidity fluctuate. And every material moves. It expands or contracts, it bends. And different materials bend, contract, and expand at different rates. Because fiberglass and our material are both based on the same material, fiberglass, they move and expand and contract at the same rate. They work in sync with each other as the temperature and humidity changes. Wood, on the other hand, does not. It works against the fiberglass. So the FRP skin and the Luan substrate are constantly fighting each other as that temperature fluctuates. And that leads to delamination.
That is really good. And that sounded like layman's terms because I even understood it to some extent. So thank you very much. It's also got other features, okay? So no mold, mildew, rot. We looked at that. It's lighter. So it's half the weight, which is one of the things when we look at as far as the benefit goes, you get bigger, smaller trailers and towing and so forth. What about the insulation as compared? Is wrapping it versus what others wrap with?
Yeah, the insulation, if you look at it in terms of R value, it's about twice the R value of Luan. It's not a significant amount because they are very thin materials and R value is based on an inch. But I think more than the insulation, it's got superior soundproofing as well. It's roughly 2.5 times the sound reduction coefficient that Luan offers.
And that matters a lot, whether the inside or outside sound, because wherever you're camping and so forth. So you want to have a great experience when you're out there. It's got a couple other things. I mean, formaldehyde free.
Yep.
Which other materials can't say that. And then deforestation and sustainability. Anything on that? You're not cutting down?
Not cutting down trees. There's no replanting necessary. All of our materials are provided without any deforestation whatsoever.
So we've covered a number of key points on here with Azdel. Is there anything else that kind of jumps out? I mean, when we look at it, you've got all that stuff covered, quieter, lighter. Not everybody's using it, even if they have the sticker. So this is, it's something we really take a lot of pride in. It's one of our top 10 features. We've got a lot of features, and the added construction feature that they can't see. It's up to us to really help share that information. I think we got a lot of avenues to do that with. Something else that you brought today, if you want to go ahead and bring that up.
I did. I brought a little logo t-shirt that we're going to give away. Actually, probably a couple of them.
Let's see that thing right there. Yeah. Sure. So basically this is small for me, maybe. But anyway, we'll get a size that fits you. But if folks go on there and we get 100 likes, and we get 100 likes on there, we'll go ahead and reach out to you somehow. And we've given away some things before on Teaching Tuesday. So thanks to these guys, we got a few shirts to go ahead and give away on there as well. Jeff, anything else that we might not have talked about on the Azdel?
Scott, I think we pretty much covered the bulk of it. It's just a superior substrate. Your unit is going to last longer. You're going to be happier for the time that you own and use the unit. And it's just a better investment. In the long run, it's going to save you money.
And aside from going to our website for this stuff, do you guys have a website for our audience?
We do. AzdelOnboard.com is where you want to go to learn more about our product. And it's actually under construction, so check back in a couple months and it'll be even better.
That's great. And again, we're updating our website all the time. We're going through this, model change, so to speak, and adding things. But we've been using the Azdel product for a number of years. I just want to say thank everybody coming out for Teaching Tuesday. Remember to go to forestriverinc.com/surveyor and to get more information about our product, when you're out there shopping, make this big of a decision, please consider the Azdel as part of your purchase decision. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and thanks for your patience. Have a great rest of the week.